We're getting just hit by these challenges with minimum wage and with eggs and with electricity. And so it does keep you up at night.
Megan Smith opened Batch and Box signature cookies in Carmel Valley during the pandemic. Things were tough back then, but the current price of energy, coupled with the recent rise in the minimum wage in San Diego, is anything but sweet for Megan.
You are constantly having to juggle all these different balls and think about how it impacts your employees and how you want to reward them, and you want to pay for benefits, and you're kind of always having to weigh what you can afford and what you can't, and be strategic. And these are all the things that are going on in my head all the time, personally and professionally, and that's also being a part of an entrepreneur.
California has some of the highest egg prices in the country right now, with a dozen large eggs costing around $6, which is bad news for bakers like Megan. But one local nonprofit is providing some much-needed support and advice to small businesses.
We actually are here to support our businesses in any way possible. We call it technical assistance. So this year, we're actually launching new series of workshops that specifically focus on employer help, any type of marketing, operations, because we know that it's really hard out there. And if we can help them as much as possible, being as efficient and as, let's say, give them as many free resources as we can, we do that as well.
Back at the shop, and the recent minimum wage increase to $16.30 an hour, along with all the other rising costs, is causing Megan to think outside the box.
My husband actually is a mechanical engineer, and he has a master's in robotics, and so he's working really hard on how to automate a lot of our processes, particularly how we roll dough balls, how we package things, so that we don't have to rely on labor so much, and we can still provide quality, we can still provide an exceptional experience, and still have our pricing to be reasonable.
Megan still plans on opening another cookie store in La Jolla and hopes to keep her customers and staff as happy as possible. Claire Strong, KPBS News.